the king in the territories, the lands known as Ghana, who went and bowed down to the white man who worshipped the other, the king who strayed from the ancestral ways, should slow down, should be circumspect and understand and remember the saying of some of our greatest freedom fighters that when the white man starts praising me, praising them, then know that I have betrayed you. They repackaged our story and it was written and rewritten after it happened years ago, painted our ancestor white, made him blue-eyed blonde, and said he was the savior and we all should look at him and be saved. Whereas our ancestors said God lived in us, Odumankuma lived in us. But that's the Bible, the edited version of our story in the scriptures. But here's a real story that is still playing, where a prophet, Togbi Chala, aka also known as Togbi Noche or Komfo Anoche, assisted another chosen one. These two people imbued with spiritual energy assisted another chosen one to form the spear or the sword of the nation, knowing very well white people will come and that we needed an army. It's a story that is playing. And so this collection of people were brought together to form the Asante Empire, aided by someone from the lands, our lands, who kept the faith, who kept our ancestral faith, who kept the ways that King Suleiman strayed from. King Suleiman, the second most powerful king, who united all the kingdom, the last king of the unified Israel, a disgraceful nation that was conquered. King Suleiman strayed and went to worship other gods. Does it sound familiar? You don't go and bow down before a white man who worshiped the other gods that were used to enslave us and colonize us. The head of that church is the king or the monarch in England, the ones that came to colonize us. As a king, you do not go down to bow down to someone who also bows down to someone who also worships something we don't know that was used to enslave and colonize us. So be careful. Thank you very much for promoting the culture, the Kente culture, the gold culture. But you have not done what you're supposed to do. There are charlatans predicted by our ancestor Yeshua that they would come. Look at this false Israel killing Palestinians. As you keep quiet under the guise of neutrality, yet you go to the United Nations to speak. The first gentleman, the most important person in Ghana, the Black Star of Africa, remains the president, and that's President Dramani Mahama. He's the first and most important, first among equals. And he said, if it smells like, if it quacks like, then you must call it. If you are killing children, women, men, putting your penis in the anus of men, showing it on TV, committing genocide, if you are hosting pedophiles, if you have gone into people's lands to take their wives, their children, take over people who welcome you, if you have gone to do that, then you are a terrorist. You are so evil. As Anna Kasparian of Young Tech said, these people are so evil. As the This good rabbi said that these people use usury. When Hitler came, he banned usury and sexual perversion and turned around the economy. So as a king, your first duty is to the people, all the people who we are. We are Kemet, we are Israelites, we are Nubians. It's a story that is still playing. Where the first people that came to the lands we now call them Guans. They're actually the Akan people. The first people that came, the first nations, they were part of us. They are us, the Guans. They came settle first and they welcome us. Yes, we are siblings. There will be sibling rivalry, but we are all one people. Yes, the Gotime, the Kente or the Kete kingdom. Yes, they brought Kete. But it was technology that belonged to all of us, and we held it and brought it, and we gave it out willingly. But we are all one under a country, a nation called Ghana, named after an ancient civilization that was so advanced, a black civilization. And the first among equals is President Mahama, and he should never be outshone. Numbers have been called, and the old will give way to the new. As I change the world, I will do with you.